Alright, the second movie I watched today was Waltzing with Brando, based on a true story film directed by Bill Fishman, starring Billy Zane, John Heder, and Camille Rosat. Sorry if I'm saying that name wrong. Now, I had no intentions on seeing this movie. I never even saw a trailer for it, but I was at the movie, it just lined up perfectly, so I said, you know what, I'll see two movies today. And I am glad that I watched this movie. I wouldn't call it great, but it is entertaining. So I don't really know much about Marlon Brando. All I know about him is that he's been a star in movies like The Godfather, Apocalypse Now, and he played Kal-El in Superman. And he is a great actor, he really is. There's a reason people call him one of the greatest actors of all time. So going into this movie, I was blind, I didn't really know what it was going to be about. And basically the story is Marlon Brando wants to build this ecological retreat on an island of Tahiti. So he needs an architect, played by John Heder. By the way, I'm so glad John Heder was in this movie. I only really know him from Napoleon Dynamite and Blades of Glory, and he did quite a good job in this film. And he plays this architect that needs to build this ecological retreat for Marlon Brando, and it deals with all the financial restraints that Marlon Brando is having, and it deals with kind of the family element that John Heder is dealing with. And it is just basically, you're on this little trip of these two guys trying to build something on an island of Tahiti. I don't know how true to life this movie actually is. I don't know how many of these are facts and how many of these are fiction. But this does paint Marlon Brando in a really good light. It makes him seem like this super likable guy who's just wants to enjoy life. He wants to spread good things, do good deeds, and he wants to share that with people. And I gotta admit, I don't think I've seen Billy Zane in anything, but boy, he really embodied Marlon Brando in this film. Between the facial structure, between the way he talked, and just his voice, his delivery, everything about it was like sold the fact that this guy is Marlon Brando. I did not see the actor, I saw Marlon Brando on the screen. Like I said, I was really happy to see John Heder do something. I will always remember him as Napoleon Dynamite. He did play this very simple man thrown into an interesting situation very well in this film. The best parts of this movie are between the two main guys just going back and forth, having a good time. Nothing really interesting happens in this film, and the ending isn't really satisfying. It's kind of just like you're along with this little adventure and then the movie ends. I do think the writing is good. There's a couple of funny jokes in here. But do you need to go see this movie on the big screen? Not really. It's entertaining, but it's not something that you have to go out and see. Wait till it's on streaming or wait till you rent it. Well, I did enjoy my time with this movie. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It gave me a couple good laughs and I was smiling for most of it, but it's not really one of the better based on a true story movies that I've seen. And if it matters, I was the only one in my theater watching this movie, so I don't think it's gonna do well in the box office. If you've seen Waltzing with Brando, what'd you think of it? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to. See you next time.